The ideal situation for an agency and a client is for a long-term working relationship. As that agency works with that client, they get to know the client better and better throughout the years. And by doing so, they understand the markets, the channels, their competitors, and bringing that insight back into their recommendations really helps that client. But we know sometimes things go sideways. Do everything you can to work out the situation with the agency. You've got an investment in time with them. They've got to know you. Do what you can to really work with that agency. And so what I would tell any company is, look, if you've tried everything you can to build a solid relationship with your agency, and you've done everything you can to try to extract the greatest value from them, if there's still question marks in your mind, then what I would say is you need to look at your options. There's a perception that there's a safety if you bring in a bunch of companies to look at. But what's important is first to have a criteria that has been established. And then using that criteria, narrow down very early on the number of agencies you're going to talk to. So we've developed a B2B agency changemaker tool that can really help guide companies through in an objective way to measure the effectiveness of the current agency and if there is a need to change. And in doing so, it will give them some great feedback for them to evaluate what's important to them and what they ought to be looking for when they change agencies. Take appropriate risk and look at other options, because with that risk could be much greater rewards.